Hey everybody, it's me Albatross. Okay, welcome back to part 2. If you did not watch part 1, please go watch part 1. It's the video I posted right before this video. And same disclaimer, if I mention any person or entity, please do not attempt to contact anybody. Please do not harass anybody. Do not do any of that. That's not what I promote. Not cool with it. And also, everything I say, I have the right to say my opinion under the First Amendment of our United States Constitution. I have the right to express my opinion. And yeah, anything else? Okay, yeah, I think that's it. All right, so let's continue to part 2. And I wanted to start by saying one good way to bring awareness is to make a difference is by bringing awareness to all survivors, not just Allie Carter. I know I focus a lot on Allie Carter, but there are so many more. Like Kathy O'Brien, she's one. Another one. Who was it? I don't want to shout someone out because I don't want to put them at risk. But someone pointed out another person, not a survivor, but I think her name's Nancy Schaefer. I think that's her name. She was a politician who was outspoken about, CPS and their tactics and how they steal children. It was very outspoken about the corruption in CPS. And she was brutally murdered along with her husband. So, I mean, there's just, by talking about things like that. And also, I wanted to take this moment to give anybody who wants to, if you like this content, you want to share it, please screen record it and share it. You don't even got to shout me out. You don't got to do none of that. I don't care. That's not what I'm doing this for. It's not about me, okay? It's about, bringing awareness and getting everyone involved. And that's the only way we're going to make a difference. So please, feel free. Screen record whatever I got, please. By all means. We need to... The more people talk about this, the more safe each one of us is going to be. You see what I mean? Like, they can't come after all of us. But if everyone keeps, just sitting back and being quiet about it, then those of us who are talking will continue to be targeted. Just saying. And, but we're all busy and we all got lives. We all got to survive. If you guys don't have time, and I understand people don't have time to do all that stuff. But if you want to do something small but will make a huge difference, you can sign one of these petitions I've got. And here, I'm going to show you this. The first petition. Now, if you're watching this on a phone, don't fear. I'm going to have this linked in the description so you can sign it after the video, during the video, whenever you want. It'll be linked in the description too. Please sign this petition. Please, and share it. Please. Please. And that's all you got to do. One little signature, and it's an electronic signature, so you don't even got to sign nothing. And then share it. That's nice and easy, and it makes a huge difference. It'll make a huge difference. And this particular petition is to defund and dismantle CPS, Child Protective Services. And I know this one's going to be a little harder to push out there because a lot of people are still brainwashed into thinking that CPS has children's best interest at heart. But let's make something very clear, okay? CPS has been implicated not just by Allie Carter, but by many different entities and individuals in trafficking of children. They've been implicated. Yes, they have. Yes, they have. If you go watch one of my YouTube shorts, there's a whole bunch of articles about it. There'll be articles linked. There's articles linked in the petition that you can go read and see for yourself. So they need to be stopped. They are not here for children's best interest. That's not what they do. Okay? The more children they've got in their system, the more money they get. You understand how that works? That means that they've got incentives for having children placed with them. There's incentives. And it's almost like the worse the child is, the worse behaved the child is, the more money they get for that child. So you see how that that doesn't lead to good things. You see what I mean? Like, when you give people incentive for there to be problems like that, when you're making money off of problems like that, it's not good. But there's all kinds of articles linked in this petition. Even if you don't want to go sign it, please go and read the literature. There's a whole bunch of links in that in the petition. So many links, so much research. Please just go check it out. I beg of you, and to share it. All right, petition number 2. To defund and dismantle the CIA. Now, they are a lot more, like, obvious in their evil ways. Because, like, I mean, the list goes on and on. It goes on and on. And I have if you go to the petition, you will see all the different things that they've done, both formally and recently. Crimes against humanity, horrible things. They literally were quoted saying, one of their directors, and that's in the petition too, one of their directors literally said that the CIA will not hesitate to kill any citizen who threatens America. Yeah, they said that. Now, and they're very vague about that. I know we'd all like to think that when they say a threat against America, that they're talking about like an actual like threat, but that's a very vague statement. You know what I mean? Technically, they could consider this petition a threat to America. You know what I mean? So, please sign this petition and share it, please. More people sign it. I'm not going to lie, more safer I'll be. So please share it and sign it so that the CIA don't, target old Albatross over here, please. I appreciate it, please, and share it. And once again, just like the other petition, there's a lot of literature in there that are links in this petition. You can click, go read it. Please, I implore you. And those 2 petitions, that's just a small thing that you can do to help. But it's a small thing, but it's huge. You know what I mean? It's huge. It'll only take a few minutes. You can do it from anywhere on your phone, if you're on your phone anyway. Like I said, the link to this petition will be in the description too. If you're watching this video from your phone, I can't scan. No, it's okay. The link is in the description. So please, check them out. Sign them if you want to, and please share. Thank you. Even if you're too uncomfortable signing or whatever, you can at least maybe share it to someone who will. That would be a huge help. Because at the end of the day, when we're talking about this fight against child trafficking, CIA is a big problem. The MK Ultra is a big problem. Because there's a reason that most people don't care about this. I mean, if you actually sit there and think about it at the end of the day, you actually wonder to yourself, it's like, why aren't people talking about this? Why isn't this being made a priority? I mean, these are children. Isn't that something all us humans can like relate with in some way? We were all children. Even if you don't have children, you were once a child. So why is it that no one cares? Or most people, I'm sorry, not no one, but most people don't care. Ask yourselves that. It's because of the CIA, okay? Their disinformation, their crimes against humanity, they really need to be stopped. They should have never been started. It's long overdue. It is long overdue. They have hurt so many people. Americans and, oh my gosh, and the people all over the world that they've harmed. I mean, the list is endless. They've hurt so many people all over the world. They need to be stopped. Please sign this petition. Please share it. Please. So those are 2 ways you can help. The first thing I said, bringing awareness. Second thing, signing these and sharing these petitions. Those are some things you can do to help and make a difference. Third thing I want to show you. Well, first I wanted to say, I've been taking like about an hour out of my day and just posting hashtag where the children is in as many places I can. All up and down over Twitter, especially. As you can see, that's another small thing that you could do if go to all the politicians, the news medias, just, that's all I've been putting. You can put more, but I've been putting hashtag where are the children all over the place. A vice president, all over the place. Governors, Fox News, CNN. I haven't been picking one or the other. You know what? You got to do it in both places, like both sides of this spectrum. Because if you just target CNN or if you just target Fox News, that's when people are going to start getting distracted, trying to make it a political thing. No, I was trying to do it in the same amount in both arenas. Because in my opinion, I don't think any of them have been talking about it like they should. That's just my personal opinion. So that's another, and it's been getting attention. These hashtag where are the children's I've been posting up and down children, they've been getting attention because I just got followed not long ago by Vanguard, one of their subsidiaries, not the actual Vanguard, but one of their subsidiaries, and someone who is associated with Elon Musk is following, not Elon Musk, but someone associated with Elon Musk is following me. And I've put hashtag where the children quite a few times under his post too. So, I'm just saying, it makes a difference. It's gotten people's attention. And I've only taken, a certain amount of time every day to do this. If every person just took 5 minutes out of their day, went to a couple of different places on Twitter, important places like this, put hashtag where are the children on the post, it gets attention. Imagine if we all did this. How much attention that would get. So I implore you to do that too. Those are just some of the things you can do to make a difference. You know what I mean? I'm not going to recommend any organization because, to be honest with you, I don't know any of these organizations' intentions. For example, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, for one, they collect money all the time. But I don't see no results. They barely put out Amber Alerts, and I think they're the ones responsible for the Amber Alerts. They don't put out no Amber Alerts. Maybe one a year I've gotten, at the most. It's crazy. So I'm not going to recommend any organizations. I'm talking about us as individuals. These are some of the small things that we can do to help make a difference. Because if you give money to someone, you never know what that money's going for. I'm just saying. It's you don't know what it's going for. In my opinion, I haven't seen the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children really make that much. Let me know if I'm wrong. I will apologize personally to them. I will. But in my own personal opinion, from what I've seen, other than collecting money, I don't know what they do to help. Well, they did print out those statistics and facts. So, if they can be believed, usually whenever you look at stats and numbers for missing children, it's usually much worse than the numbers because they're just going by what's reported. A lot of times it's not. I know that's sad, but a lot of times it's not. So the numbers are really much worse. So, though, like I said, those are just some of the things that we can do to help make a difference. And yep, I think that's it for part 2. Part 3 is going to be the one that's, hopefully will open eyes to the involvement of our government and BlackRock. So stay tuned for part 3. That will be coming later this afternoon. Yeah, thanks for listening.